Alright, hey, what's up guys, it's Roy here, and with today's video I'm going to be doing an unboxing and first impressions video of the brand new iPhone 13 that you see here in front of you. So with the 13, it comes in some new colors. So as you can see here, I have the new blue that came out. I absolutely love this color. So there is 3 different storage options. You have 128, 256, and 512 gigs of storage. I have the 128 here that I picked up from T-Mobile. This one was $7.99, and you can get it all the way up to $10.99 if you jump up to that 512. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a peek here at the box, and let's go over a couple of specs as I'm doing it and looking at it, and then I'll just kind of give you my overall first impressions in hand and if you should upgrade from your iPhone 12. So as far as the box goes, as you can see here, it's just the standard white skinny box. So as you can see here, you have a picture of the phone on the front. The 13 and 13 mini come in the white box. The 13 Pro comes in the black box. So 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max, of course. As far as it being blue, the blue theme is all around. So as you can see here with the iPhone wording there, you got some blue sheen to it. And the same with the logo here at the bottom and top, you got the blue sheen. On the back, you do have just the breakdown of just like what's inside the box. Now I have already opened the box, but just for purposes of unboxing on the video, I'm just trying to show you exactly what this box looks like. Now to get it out, you just pull this up, and that's pretty simple. So let's go ahead and get the phone out real quick. I'm just gonna put that to the side. And inside the box, you do get your USB-C to Lightning cable, which it's only about 3 feet, so it's super short. And then inside here, you do get some stuff. So you get your SIM card ejector tool here, just some paperwork, and then an Apple sticker there. Unfortunately, it's white and not blue to match the color of the phone. So let's go ahead and peel this off here real quick. And there is the screen. So now I've already turned the phone on and gotten it all booted up. So hopefully it's done, but there is that beautiful new screen. But let's show you the main thing, the color. So this blue color, guys, is really pretty. I absolutely love this color. It's kind of like a matte blue color. Normally I'm not a big fan of loud color phones. I'm usually just black all the way with my phones, or like a dark gray, and this blue is very, very nice. As you can see, if you look up close, the camera bump there as well, it's kind of like a frosted blue color. The lenses there obviously have shifted to more of a diagonal style, and obviously that's because of the sensor shifting stuff behind the lenses that's going on that they brought over from the 12 Pro Max. The lenses have some blue rings around them as well. So all in all, that's kind of what the camera bump setup looks like. Now to talk about the cameras here, you got a 12 megapixel wide and a 12 megapixel ultra wide. So you are getting pretty much the same as far as megapixels go that you had on the 12, but you are getting a little bit more light inside the lenses, because with the wide angle you have a 1.6 aperture, and with the ultra wide you have a 2.4 aperture. So it does help. And then of course you do get the new portrait lighting feature. So you have like 6 effects, I believe it is, like natural, studio, yada yada yada. And it does have the sensor shift optical image stabilization, which is just going to help with the noise of your photos and video. Obviously with stabilization, it's not going to be gimbal-like, but they do a pretty dang good job. But that's the cameras on the back. Now as far as just looking at the phone, you do have the matte finish rails. So as you can see here, you have the volume up and down buttons here on this side, and the matching alert slider toggle there. And then of course you got your SIM card portion there where you can pop it out. Here at the bottom, you do have your lightning port and your speakers and mic. And then on this side, you have your power button, and of course that 5G band thing there, which I watched a video where someone thought that was a Touch ID thing, which that would have been pretty cool, but it's not. And then of course nothing at the top. Now as far as the screen goes, it is a 6.1 inch Super Retina So as far as the front of the screen goes, it is a 6.1 inch Super Retina XDR display. So it's 2532 by 1170 in pixels and a resolution at 460 ppi. If you do the 13 mini, you are getting 2340 by 1080, but the resolution is at 476 ppi. So a little bit higher ppi just because it's a smaller screen. Now, obviously with it being an OLED panel, you are getting some really nice blacks, some vibrant colors. All in all, very nice looking screen, of course. You are getting only the 60 hertz on the 13 and 13 mini versus the 120 like on the Pro. But the iPhone 60 hertz isn't terrible. They've always done a really good job of just making it really smooth. So it doesn't feel like 60 hertz like on Android. I've always thought that the animations just were a lot smoother on the iPhone. But yeah, the 13 Pro's 120 hertz ProMotion displays, just once you use it, you definitely never want to go back. So I just kind of wish they would have made the 13 and 13 mini with, at least with 90 hertz. I thought that would be a nice upgrade, but yeah, they didn't, unfortunately. Now, since we're staring at the front here, obviously now we have a smaller notch here. So it's 20% smaller, but with that, as you can see that flashing there, it's Face ID and all that trying to find me. But yeah, with it having a smaller notch, you still have a 12 megapixel front facing camera here. And then as you can see there, right there, they've raised the speaker up so that way you're able to get that smaller notch. So I do like that they've raised it up to the top there. But with the front facing camera, like I said, you are getting a 12 megapixel camera like you did in the past. But with that, it does have an f-stop of 2.2 as far as the aperture goes. And of course, you're getting all the same stuff. And as far as video recording goes on the front and back, you can record up to 4K at 60 frames per second. And then 24 frames is usually what I like to shoot in. So you can do that in 1080 and 720 and slow-mo and all that stuff. So, and of course, night mode and all that as well with the cameras. But yeah, that's what it looks like with the screen. Like I said, I just think it does a really good job as far as all that goes. Now under the hood, you are getting some upgrades as far as, you know, just the processor and everything goes. So with the chip, it's a A15 Bionic chip, so it's an upgraded chip. You got a new 6-core CPU, a new 4-core GPU, and a new 16-core neural engine. So all that's going to equate to is just better performance. So it is an upgrade versus the 12 for sure as far as performance goes. Is it a significant one? I'm not sure. Time will tell, but I use the iPhone 12 pretty religiously between that and my S21. So I'll be able to kind of give you a pretty good idea, but I mean, obviously right out of the box, everything is very snappy. I'm not having any lag so far at all, so no issues at the moment, but eventually time will tell. Okay, so as far as the battery life goes on the phone, they have said that you are getting about an hour and a half or so a better battery life versus the iPhone 12. And if so far, like with my 13 Pro, the 13 Pro battery has been absolutely stellar. I literally all day today, I took my phone off the charger like at 6:30 this morning, and it is currently almost midnight, and I am sitting at like 40% still, and I use my phone a lot today. So that battery is very impressive. But as far as the battery on this goes, it is bigger, but it's not gonna be just a huge upgrade, but anything with an extra hour or to hour and a half, that's pretty impressive. So time will tell once I'm able to actually test that. Now, as far as the charging capabilities go, you can MagSafe wirelessly charge it up to 15 watts. You can Qi wireless charge it up to 7.5 watts, or you could use their 20-watt adapter and fast charge it. And of course, you can go on Amazon and buy a fast charging brick and all that and get the same capabilities for half the price. Spigen makes some pretty nice ones. I actually did a video, you can follow the card up above, on their power bricks, and they do a really good job with fast charging the iPhones. So definitely a good alternative to save some money and get a brand like Spigen. So yeah, there you have it, guys. So as far as like my impressions of just being in the hands, It's very lightweight. It's a lot more lightweight versus the 13 Pro. This one's around 174 grams and the 13 Pro is around 204 grams. So all in all, it's just a lighter phone, feels pretty good in the hands. Really love these matte rails here. But is it worth the upgrade from a 12? That's kind of up to you. If I were you, if I was going to upgrade from the 12, I would probably upgrade and splurge and get the 13 Pro, because I think that one's more of a significant upgrade. But you are getting some upgrades. It's just, I don't know if it's worth just immediately upgrading from your 12. If you have like an X or something like that, or XR, then yeah, I would definitely say upgrade to this. But you are getting a little bit better camera. You are getting a better battery life. You're getting a better chip. So yeah, I mean, you're getting some better things. I just don't know if it's worth splurging, you know, a year later type of thing. But yeah, that blue is just beautiful. So there you have it, guys. Hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe and ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.